Yo, it's your boy Deezy, man. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. Make sure you smash that like button. You know I appreciate y'all, and share the live. Shout out to all y'all that be rocking with SBGB TV, man. Yeah, we're gonna go over a few things today. And we back at it. Yeah, so we're gonna first start off with Wack. Wack be so concerned with everybody else's legal situation. And we see how much he's involved in so many different situations that he's not held legally accountable for. He don't want nobody to talk about nothing that he's involved with legally, but he wants to talk about everybody else's legal situation, their cases, what they going through. He knows detail. So, and it lets you know how much he's invested with them people, because that's his whole angle. Check it out, though. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
No joke. I don't take nothing. Yeah, that choke, no joke. I don't take nothing you say face value. Yes, I don't take nothing. What is it that's out there? What is it? What's the whole? Because he talking about it's a wiretap. I don't believe it's a wiretap. Is it recorded phone calls or is it a wiretap? Which one is it?
I'm saying recorded phone call, no wiretap.
So the paperwork he's reading, what is that? That's what, the civil suit?
Yeah, I think that's the civil suit. Yeah, I think that's the civil suit.
That's the civil suit that the dude filed. So the recorded phone calls came from dude. Where did he record the calls at? What state was he in? Because they're talking about the feds is coming. All these things factored in. You record a phone call in the two-party consent state, you can't use it anyway. So what state was the dude in when he recorded the phone call?
New York, and that's why they got slick Wack and just put the transcript and not the call in there. They wrote it out.
Well, what is New York? A one or two-party consent state? That's easy to find out.
Yeah, it says it's not. So one-party consent state.
It's going to tell you if it's one. New York is a one-party consent state.
Yeah, it says one party. Only one party needs to consent to the recording.
All right, so New York is like Atlanta. They both one parties. So, is it Fat Joe on here, or who's on the recordings?
That first one is just, I
think it's Pistol Pete.
Like it's Pistol Pete and the Percy dude. That's two.
This is Wack's legal team. When Wack talks about, I'm going to get my legal team, it's these guys that don't got no law degree. They don't know shit but what they look up and find and read. But this is the legal team, right? And when you hear these guys, you can tell that they're not educated in that department. They just talking. They just reading some shit that they looked up and found. And Wack reference to these guys every time he's trying to, talk about some legal situations as if they're lawyers, if they got a law degree or something.
Okay, and Pistol P saying what? Because me knowing Fat Joe, he don't let a nigga do nothing around him. So if a then went out and did whatever he did whatever he did. So what did Pistol P do? He threatened? What would he do?
Look like he pressing it for trying to line up the TA.
You pressing another for trying to line up. Who's TA? The dude that filed the civil suit?
The hype man, yep.
Gotcha. So what Percy say?
He's saying that TA be with Percy because Percy he's missed.
Yeah, you breaking up. I'm trying to figure out, okay, what did Percy say? Percy say he wasn't going to do it?
You hear me now?
Yeah, so Percy told Pistol Pete what?
He wasn't going to do it.
So now is Percy cooperating with the TA on his suit?
He can't, he dead.
Percy dead.
Percy got, remember last year?
Got up in the club.
In the heart, yeah, he gone.
Oh, so he out of here. All right, so this is probably one of the reasons why dude waited to do what he gonna do.
And mind you, right, these dudes don't even get paid for this shit. They just want to be involved with Wack. They ain't even get no money for this shit.
Percy probably wouldn't have went for it. All right, so is anything time Fat Joe and the Fat Joe told Pistol Pete to go this, to do that, or whatever?
I'm going to say no, because Pistol Pete just saying they sent me, you know they, so he don't really say who they is.
Yeah, but they going to use that because they going to say Terror Squad is just like YSL, it's a gang.
Exactly. TS was mentioned a couple times, but it's during the whole conversation. He never said specifically TS sent me. He just saying, like, you know, I talked to them people and...
Yeah, but what the issue at hand is what? He got information on who? Fat Joe, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that's what they're going to tie it to.
I'm reading it right now.
Was it ever any attempts made on TA's life? The hype man's life?
Not that I can see right now.
This is suspect number 4 talk. Suspect number 4 with an attempt murder, robbery, pistol whipping, stripping outside of No Jumper. And you concerned about everybody else's case. You ain't worried about your case.
It was just a Fat Joe filed the civil suit on you, right?
Right. The only thing I see is you got a bunch of Instagram from Pistol Pete, allegedly Pistol Pete, and the TA going back and forth where they threatening. He threatening back and forth. It's a lot here.
Pistol Pete threatening TA?
Yeah.
On a verbal or text?
On text.
On more than one occasion?
More than one occasion.
And the TA filed charges on Pistol Pete?
This was that civil suit. I don't know anything criminal.
Oh, just all civil, non-criminal.
All civil, non-criminal.
Is he suing Pistol Pete too?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
He's suing Pistol Pete and Fat Joe?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So that means Fat Joe and Fat Joe disassociated from Pistol Pete yet?
I haven't seen if he did. So he's suing Fat Joe, Pistol Pete, Rich Player, Erica, Juliana, Sneaker Addict Touring, Slate, Rock Nation, and it says John Doe's 1 through 10, Jane Doe 1 through 10, and ABC Corporations 1 through 10.
You saw what Rock Nation for? Rock Nation got to do with that.
That's a whole other rabbit hole.
They booked the shows or something?
Like, Wack, you didn't put out enough fake paperwork, bro. This shit here, like, you know, it's not holding no weight what y'all talking about, man. Straight up. Y'all just talking. You didn't put out enough fake paperwork, man. Don't nobody giving you no credit for this bullshit. You're sitting there talking about Fat Joe shit and you got all this shit, man.
Sounded them. Yeah, but what the that mean? It's the same Tory Lanez was doing. He's screaming. I told him, why you keep screaming Rock Nation?
What about that hearsay portion where he just pumping Joe's name, but Joe not on the call?
Who's pumping Joe's name?
Pete.
Yeah, Pete gonna have to answer for that. He gonna have to answer for that. The fact that he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me read you a couple pieces out of it so you can kind of see. This from Pistol P says, no, that's fine. He's right. As long as he...
Wack act like somebody got to answer to him. For what, though? This shit is crazy. Nobody got to answer to none of you niggas about nothing, man. Like, stop this shit, man. This shit is just weird, man. This shit is just weird, man. He got to answer to that. Answer to what? To who? This shit's crazy.
Keep himself away. Talking about the TA nigga. As he don't come around the hood because he can't come around the hood. It's all good. My loyalty is to Joe. My thing is, if he violated Joe and you with Joe, I would expect and think that Percy's loyalty is to Joe.
Percy's loyalty was to himself. He wasn't involving himself in nothing, nigga. If you gonna handle your business, handle your business. You calling me for?
Let me read you one more. It's from Pistol P. It says, no, I got you, Pierce. I get it, though. I get it. Listen, like I said, I only reached out to you because the way they said it, I said, well, that should be easy. If he be around Pierce all the time and Pierce is down with us, then that's a no-brainer. And this is Percy saying, it's Pierce in the transcript, but it's really Percy. It says, yes, but I'm not ever doing that. I will bring him for a conversation, but I won't. Don't bring him. I'm not ever doing that. I will bring him for a conversation, but I would never bring him for a nigga to try to pound him out. I'm never doing that. If you want to catch him and pound him out, they got to do that on their own. I'm never going to line him out like that.
Yeah, I went through that with the realest. Same with the realest and Suge, you know what I'm saying? Called me Wack. Seen the realest? I said, he with me right now. Man, we need to holler at him down at the road. Could you bring him up here? I said, come up there. Got up there, got to the second floor, got to locking doors. I said, hold on, bro, what y'all doing? Nah, man, that ain't happening. But that ain't happening. You told me to bring him up here. You need to holler at him. You didn't tell me to bring him up here so y'all can do something to him. But with me, not gonna do nothing to him. I whipped out. So, you know, whatever we gonna do, we gonna get to it. Or we gonna walk out of here. Y'all catch him, y'all catch him. But nigga, what y'all doing right now, that ain't solid, homie. Yeah, you know, so I respect Percy. I must have been his guy. He got a relationship with whatever you got going on, you got going on.
And not only that, he's saying you have to let the politicking because you was running your mouth about Joe too, Pete, on the internet. So what the you trying to press TA for? You should have got your DP too.
Oh, Percy say that, hold on.
Let me get it for you. I got you.
He was on the internet talking crazy about Joe?
Mm-hmm. So you should have got your DP too. By that definition.
Oh, this must have been in the early 2000s. I bet it was probably around 6, 7.
Hey, yo. This gang shit is the laughing stock of the internet, man. I can't lie, man. The gang shit is the laughing stock of the internet, man. It's just like a big ass joke. Like, this shit, it can't be that serious, man. This shit like a big joke, man. They just play with this shit all on the internet, man.
Dude was trying to get a label deal.
Because he questioning Percy's loyalty, right? That's what Percy told the nigga. He said, my loyalty don't got to be questioned here. Never, not one time. You went on the internet and violated Joe. Nobody pounded you out. What you talking about? Pistol Pete. Nobody ever violated Joe. What are you talking about? Percy. Yes, you did. You went on the internet and violated Joe. You violated Khaled. You forgot? Did you forget? Pistol Pete. DJ Khaled? Yes, but I never violated Joe. Percy. You violated Joe too, bro. You violated Joe too. And see, this is the point where I'm talking about he pumping Joe name. This is Pistol Pete. He says, Percy, listen, I'm only talking to you, Percy, because Joe was like, yo, nah, crazy. Pierce is loyal to me. Nah, give him a call.
So now he's insinuating, dude is loyal to me, give him a call to line old boy up. That's what he insinuating. Pete insinuating Joe saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know how that conspiracy works.
And but the boy, the TA, they wasn't never no attempts on his life, right?
I haven't even got that far yet to really say that. I'm just looking at the Instagram with him going back and forth with Pete, and allegedly this is Joe's Instagram. They going back and forth with, and they popping it. So, actual attempt, can't confirm that yet.
Wait. Joe was communicating with dude on his Instagram?
Allegedly.
Nah, he ain't that. Joe ain't that slow.
Oh my God! According to this lawsuit, let me read this real quick. That's what I'm saying. It's civil, but you know how them people work. It's easy verifiable to see who's who. And it's reading like it's his Instagram account. They even authenticated it themselves and everything.
Yeah, who's this minor? If any of these women came to the table, keep talking about these minors. Joe got a BBL for it, bought a house for it, and was living on the same street as his wife. And,
so that's a Jane Doe 1 through 10.
Hey, listen. This is why Wack doesn't get no play in the industry, man. This is why his run is over. You know, Wack is like a girly mouth dude. Straight up. He like a girly mouth dude. Sitting there, you know, talking about some shit that, you know, what the hell is you talking about? Joe and the BBL for the minor. But your team is the team that was looking on Twitter for the minor's sex tape. Your team is the team that supposedly sent it to you and you sent it to Adam. Like, hey, Wack is like super lame, man. Super lame.
And he put up, ain't no names on it. I haven't seen it come out on them yet.
So the women haven't popped up yet?
I haven't seen one. Anybody seen one?
Yeah, see, that's where you will see criminal kick in. If the police, this shit got their attention, they'll go find them women. You get what I'm saying? Remember, Diddy started civil too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They'll go find them women. Them women get to confirm, and that happened when they was underage. Then you'll see a criminal pop up.
You know what the issue is, Wack? So TA is alleging that Fat Joe got a burner phone. In the paperwork, he lists the burner phone number. Also, the Instagram account that Joe is allegedly communicating to him through the burner phone. So with that burner phone is what he's saying.
Yeah, I mean, because he's saying he brought...
Man, I know we talk about shit, right? But these niggas talk like females. Like, hold up, man. Joe allegedly got a burner phone and, you know, I don't know where the burner phone and, like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. God damn. It's like they trying to solve the case. They trying to put a criminal case on the man. This is a civil situation. They trying to make a case up. This shit is crazy. Like, Wack should be worried about him having to, you know, be exposed when Big U go to trial. He worried about this shit with Fat Joe and all these other people, and your shit got a lot of skeletons in the closet.
If I ain't mistaken, she got somebody at BBL. I don't know if this happened out of country. And then somebody brought one of my house on the same block as his wife. So if he brought somebody...
And this nigga got a divorce that he going through. You worried about all these people shit, and it's like your plate is overflowing with BS. Straight up. You got a lot on your plate. It's gonna come full circle for Wack. You got a divorce coming. You're suspect number 4. You got lawsuits yourself. You involved in the RICO with Ray J. All this shit that you gotta deal with. And you out here talking about other people, and you got a lot to worry about. I don't know if he tries to like do this to, take the focus off of his shit. It ain't Wack. This shit lame, bro. Like, this shit lame like a motherfucker.
Your house, that means that's Florida. That means they in state. I don't know if that's a underage woman, female, or a woman. I don't know. Yes, it's a lot going on. I think this might lead to something. Okay, here's the thing. Well, I'm hearing if somebody bought a house for on the same block as his wife, then I'm hearing this. I don't know if that's a grown woman or underage female. Then I'm hearing it's a female that was 15 years old that he paid for a BBL for that he was dealing with. Those are two things that I'm hearing. I don't know if it's some more.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, it's definitely more. Let me find those first two. We can go over the other shit.
Now, dude got that phone number.
Oh, it's in here.
And he turns it up. See, the fact that it's civil and it's loud like this, and he got recordings, and the recordings have been transcribed, and they can go back and track that phone number, that history, and I think at this point in time, it's a witch hunt to find the women. If any of them women is disgruntled, if he didn't cross any of them or he didn't kick them to the curb, it's going to be another situation. Because if the police can get in them women to collaborate, anything dude said, they going to book him.
And it says, due to minor two's body being adolescent and not fully formed, defendant paid for her to get a BBL. Minor though two eventually left. That's fucking insane. Wait, is that insane? Was it like they got the last person that beat at 15?
No, instead of the girl ain't developed. How does that work, R&B?
That part, Wack, she ain't even developed yet. Why get her a BBL?
The 15-year-old
was crazy.
That's fucking.
So he wouldn't have got her a BBL. But she's still going to develop. You get what I'm saying? Oh. She's still going to 16, 17, 18, 22. So now she's going to be developing under the BBL. So that's crazy.
Check this part out. It says she eventually left him and is now married to a professional athlete.
Oh.
It said what?
It says she eventually left him and is now married to a professional athlete.
So how old is she now?
I mean, she ain't no telling where how far back did it go, bro?
Right.
But here go the thing. It was Pistol Pete and all them around when it was going on with the girl.
So here's the issue, Wack. They saying they got a recorded conversation of the 15-year-old cousin describing in detail how inappropriate it was for him to be with her cousin. It's not the same as the actual victim, but that's the one he was paying.
But was these dudes around?
Yeah, this was so Percy TA. That's the beginning.
Oh. But I don't think Pete was around in the beginning.
Pete wasn't around in the beginning. Pete dropped off TA, left TA with Percy and them niggas, and then Pete did his own thing for a while. And then apparently he told TA to be a rapper. TA wanted to be the hype man, did his thing overseas. So TA was a lot closer to Joe than what people thinking he was from the paperwork. So,
because here go the thing. If Pete, rich player, and all of them knew these things was going on, y'all just as guilty as he is. Has Pete been quiet when all this been hidden? Or has he said something?
I ain't seen a peep out of him except for this where they talking about the Tony Yayo interview. That's it.
Wait, he responded to Yayo or something?
It looked like they were responding on these in this text message thread on the phone call. They called him a fed, basically.
Pay attention to the Joe and Jada show. If it goes away, they spooked.
All right, y'all.
Hey, man. Wack is corny, man. Straight up, man. It's like he acts like he's investigating open cases all the time. You know, it's just like he's investigating open cases. That's it. Every time something's going on with somebody, this is why they don't deal with them. This is why I told Wack, you don't have the relationships like you said. Because there's no way that you going to talk about these brothers the way that you talk about them and think that, all right, when I see you, it's what's up. I don't think everybody operates like that. I don't know if that's how they operate at No Jumper on that side, you know, but I don't think everybody operates like that, you know, whereas though you just going to talk about them in the worst way, and then when I see you, it's going to be all kiki. You know, so I know that he don't got the relationships that he said.